Hey guys, I'm back with Pest Service. Welcome back to our channel. Today we have a homeowner that has some shrubs. These shrubs are extremely important to this homeowner. Matter of fact, it's important to this homeowner's wife. Okay, it has a barrier on the backside, kind of separates their backyard from a residential street, so it acts like a barrier. But it has some insects that are on these shrubs, and these insects are starting to destroy these shrubs. Anyway, he called us up. He wants us to take a look at it, see what's going on. Matter of fact, he told me the other day, he said, I've had 3 other companies out here and they couldn't take care of the problem. And the wife's getting a little aggravated, which I don't blame her, because these shrubs are extremely expensive. They live in a really nice neighborhood, so everything is in order. It's where it needs to be. So anyway, let's take a look at these shrubs. Let's see what the problem is, and then we can go into some control techniques. But there's a lot of different insects that like to attack shrubs and plants and things of that nature. And so the first thing we need to do is identify what it is that's actually attacking these things. So come on, let's go check this thing out. Okay, these are the shrubs that the homeowner's talking about right here. So let's look. Okay, I see what the problem is right here. Look, you can see little white flies. You see the little white, you can shake these shrubs. You can see all of them. Let me see if I can't get a close up. That's a whitefly. Oh wow, this whole thing's covered with whiteflies. Let's go check out the rest of them. Yeah, they're all over. Okay, so what whiteflies do, they're sucking insects. They actually attach themselves to the foliage of these shrubs. They literally start sucking the life out of these shrubs. And what happened is a couple different things that happen if it's left unchecked, because these things, they're all over. He's having a problem. This is a big problem. Okay. You can see them all up underneath there. But what happened is, as these whiteflies are sucking the life out of these shrubs, you can start having a lot of leaf drop. They're going to start falling to the ground, and these shrubs, you see, they go all the way down there. If this is left unchecked, all these leaves are going to fall off. He has some over here also. They're going to eventually start to fall off. But here's another thing, which is very detrimental to the plant, is that it produces a honeydew. These whiteflies produce a honeydew, and you can see this happening on a couple of these leaves right here. It produces a thing called sooty mold. You see that black, let me see if I can take this thing off. You see that black fungus that's on it? It will eventually cover this entire plant. And once this leaf gets covered with sooty mold, it will also inhibit photosynthesis. And so if a plant can't photosynthesize, then it's going to inhibit its growth, and eventually it's going to kill the plant. So you can see a lot of that sooty mold starting up right in here. You can see all these. See, this is a good example of that sooty mold. See how black that is? Okay. Now, the disheartening thing is that there's 3 other companies out here. They could not take care of this problem. This is a very simple issue. Okay. I know some people want to use a product called neem oil. I'm not a big fan of that. Not saying that it does not work, because I think you can get some control off of it. Yeah, there's some more sooty mold over here. But according to this homeowner, they've had an ongoing problem with whiteflies. So I'm wondering if these shrubs have been over fertilized. That can be an indication. of why the whiteflies are being attracted to these shrubs right here. Could be we don't fertilize the shrubs here at this account. I don't know who does it, but it could be over fertilized. Okay, but anyway, some people use neem oil. Some people just try to use this any type of insecticide to think it's going to get rid of them. It doesn't. Okay, from my experience, you want to use an insecticide that's a systemic, and you can do that in a couple different ways. And you can spray the foliage with a systemic type insecticide. Now, what does that mean? Okay, I know that's a big word. I know, but we can get this. Systemic just means it just sucks up that chemical, and it makes the plant toxic to the insects. Okay, so you can do a foliage type systemic insecticide, which the leaves itself will uptake that insecticide and make the plant toxic. Or you can do like a soil injection. You can inject the chemical around the root or the base of the shrub or a tree if you want that, if you're having issues with that. And what happens is that root will uptake that chemical and allow that chemical to go to every part of that shrub or that tree and make that whole plant toxic to these insects. And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to use a systemic type insecticide because here's the thing, we want these shrubs taken care of, and what I always say, we provide the most outstanding pest control service experience ever. Okay, and that's what we're going to do because these things mean a lot to this customer. And you can see here, I want to show you part of these leaves that are already starting to die, and they're going to eventually fall off. Look here, there's whiteflies all over this. You can get that sooty mold all over these branches. Also, you see this one starting to look kind of shabby. Overall, it doesn't look bad yet, but left undone, it's going to destroy these bushes and they're going to look ugly. And so let's just take a quick look around, and then I'm going to go over a couple of different products with you in just a minute after I do a quick walk around of these and let you know what products you can buy and you can use to make sure that this doesn't happen to your plant. So the best thing to do is get a systemic type insecticide, and I have 3 that I'm going to go over with you real quick that you can buy. You can probably get on Amazon or a do-it-yourself pest control or something of that nature. That way you can apply it yourself. This homeowner, he told me that he applied neem oil himself and he has some good success on it. But when you have this many shrubs, wow, and a pump-up sprayer, he said it literally took him 2 hours to do it. 2 hours. He's like, I'm a busy man. He said, I don't have time. I don't have 2 hours to do this. And so he didn't have the right equipment. But see, we got all these shrubs over here also. So you can see where it was taking a long time to take care of them. Not to mention the front side, you got the back side. And over here, oh yeah, look over here. That's a good indication right there of them black flies, that sooty mold. That's what that sooty mold really looks like. You see, it just starts getting darker and darker, covering that entire plant. Look on the back side. Matter of fact, that scale, that's not even whitefly, that's scale right there. But it's preventing photosynthesis from taking place. You have, matter of fact, we have more sooty mold on this back side. It probably doesn't get as much sunlight during the day as the front side, and that's probably why we're having so much more sooty mold here on the back. These will eventually turn all black, and that's why the homeowner's wanting to get this taken care of. And you can see, makes it susceptible to other insects that will attack and just completely destroy these shrubs. Hey, by the way, did I tell you thank you for subscribing to our channel? Well, if I haven't, thank you for subscribing to our channel. I appreciate it. We try to put out really good content for you guys. And if you ever have a question, you ever have a comment, a suggestion for a new topic or something like that, please let me know. I would love to take care of that. I answer all comments, by the way, to the best of my ability. I think I probably has missed a few. But anyway, thank you for watching the channel. We appreciate it. Thanks for supporting us. I love doing this, guys. I have a great time putting these videos together. Right now, I want to say we have 767 subs, I think, right now. So, man, I'm super excited. So I'm going to just keep putting these videos out and giving y'all value. And but anyway, thank you for that. Well, let's go ahead and let's talk about these chemicals real quick. There's one product that I like. We're not going to use today, but it's a product called orthene. It's got a active ingredient called acephate. Now, acephate, it does got a little bit of an odor and it smells, but it's a really good product. And you can, I know you can buy that on Amazon. You can just type in orthene or acephate. I'll put something right here for you guys. Yeah, and I'll put a link in the description below if you want to go get something like that. Orthene. It's a powder. You pour that into your pump-up sprayer or whatever application equipment you have, and you just spray the plant with it, okay? You have orthene with an active ingredient, acephate, which is good. Okay, and there's another new product that I've never used, but I've heard great things about it. It's called Ventigra. Ventigra. It's right here. Now, I've never bought it, never used it, but I did talk to a guy one day about Ventigra, and he said he loves it. I've just never bought it because one, I've either used orthene or this other product that I'm getting ready to mention. So anyway, orthene, Ventigra, and what I'm going to use today is a product called Dominion 2L. Dominion 2L, okay? It has an active ingredient called imidacloprid. Imidacloprid. It is an all-around amazing general use insecticide. Matter of fact, we've used it for termite treatments, termite soil treatments. We've used it for ants. We've used it for on shrubs. We've used it for grubs in the lawn. So I've chosen to go with Dominion 2L for the simple fact is it's a great product. It works amazing, especially for these whiteflies, and it's also asystemic. You can apply this product as a foliar application for systemic insecticide, or you can do a root intake. I'm going to do a foliar application today, and I'm going to show you the equipment that I have here in just a minute, and we're going to get something mixed up, and then we're going to get this entire thing sprayed. But it's an amazing product. I've had zero issues with it. I like it. I like it. It's made by Control Solutions, Dominion 2L right here. As a matter of fact, it kills roaches. It's awesome, man. And if you ever heard of like Primus termiticide, it's the same active ingredient, okay? Dominion 2L is made by Control Solutions. It's more of a kind of a generic form of Primus, but it is the imidacloprid, and it works absolutely amazing. We buy that product by the cases. I mean, I think usually when I order 6 or 7 cases at a time because we use it so much in a variety of different applications. But today, I'm going to use that for these whiteflies. It is on the label, okay? Florida is a site-specific label. That means like if the site is labeled for that insecticide, even though that insect may not be on the label, you can apply it to that site. But anyway, whiteflies is on the label to be controlled by Dominion 2L and the site for shrubs also, and it's got like a lawn label and also a termite label as well. So anyway, let's get this thing mixed up and let's get this thing. I'm going to show you how to do this properly because it's not just a matter of just wetting it. I mean, we want to get a thorough application of this Dominion 2L on these shrubs, because if not, guess what? I'm going to be back out here, and if I come back out here, guess what? It costs money to come back out here because I'm coming back out here for $0. So that's why it's always best to do the job right the first time. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me get my stuff mixed up here and let's get going. Okay guys, I just got everything mixed up. I got my Dominion 2L and my Stihl backpack blower, the Stihl SR200. Great application equipment for mosquitoes, shrub applications, anything like high up the reach, you want to get it up there. It's really amazing. I love this product. I have zero issues with them. They start all the time, super easy to start. So anyway, we're going to use this Stihl SR200 to apply our insecticides onto our shrubs, and this is going to give us the ability to get up on the top of it really good and up underneath it to get this product where it needs to be, so these leaves can uptake this product and cause it to be toxic to the these whiteflies. So anyway, let's go do this together, man, and watch how this thing is done. And like I said, if you got any questions, let me know. So let's see here. First pull every time. I like the SR200 over some of the bigger ones. It's just not as heavy on your back. Start getting them bigger ones, it can be extremely heavy, especially if you got a lot of shrubs or you got a big yard. You're gonna have to fall for mosquitoes. So hey, listen, if you want to watch a really good video on termites, check this one out right here. It's discovering the secrets to a termite inspection process. One of my top videos, go check it out. Anyway, let's kill some whiteflies. You ready? Let's go. I'm gonna start down here on this one end and just work my way back. I'm gonna start on this one on the total end down here and then just work my way around. You want to coat these leaves as much as possible with this product. That way you can uptake it and make it toxic to the insect. You see how it was covering the plant really well? That's exactly what you want to do. You want to cover the plant really well to make sure you get enough of it on that foliage so it can uptake that product so to kill these whiteflies. Okay guys, that's how you do it. That's how you control whiteflies on these shrubs. Now, I mentioned those 3 products once again, Orthene, Dominion 2L, or Ventriga. Go check them out. If you're having problems with those, use those products and you should get pretty good control. But if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, God bless.